Crypto Pulse Daily, December 18th. Bitcoin moved 0.85% down. Let's break down what matters. Bitcoin slipped 0.85% to $85,470, testing the lower end of its range at $84,409 as bearish sentiment prevailed despite bullish positioning. The decline unfolded steadily throughout the session, with volume consistent with recent patterns, suggesting a lack of fresh catalysts or large-scale liquidation events. The long-short ratio at 2.72 indicates significant bullish positioning, yet the extreme fear sentiment index at 16 highlights retail traders' apprehension. This disconnect suggests potential for volatility spikes, as professional traders remain optimistic amid broader market caution, potentially leading to a divergence in altcoin performance. Atom slid 4.73% to $1.85, breaching key support at $2, which had previously provided a floor for traders. This downward move was driven by a buildup in short positions, as traders anticipated further downside following Bitcoin's modest 0.80% decline. Speculative interest remains tepid, with normal trading volumes offering little to counter the bearish sentiment. If short interest continues to rise, Atom could test lower levels, though a bounce is possible if buyers regain confidence and reclaim the $2 mark. ADA declined 4.36% to 3512, diverging more sharply from Bitcoin's modest 0.80% drop as capital rotated to other sectors. This widened correlation gap underscores shifting investor preferences, likely driven by risk reallocation. Despite the pullback, speculative interest appears muted, with volume indicators not hinting at heightened activity. Historically, such divergences may either signal impending decoupling or reconvergence, though confirmation remains limited. DA slipped 3.9% to settle at $1.76, retreating from a recent support level that has proved resilient over past dips. This downturn was driven by an influx of leveraged long positions unwinding, outpacing bearish sentiment despite Bitcoin's milder 0.8% decline. Normal trading volumes suggest this was a derivatives-led adjustment rather than a broad market shift. If leveraged interests continue to stabilize, DOT may find its footing near current levels. However, volatility could persist if market sentiment shifts in response to macroeconomic cues. Doge slipped 3.36% to 1220, underperforming Bitcoin's 0.80% dip, reflecting a correlation pattern where Doge amplifies BTC's moves. This divergence hints at heightened speculative interest, driven by leveraged longs unwinding positions. Open interest in Doge derivatives surged, signaling a derivatives-led move. While Doge has historically mirrored Bitcoin sentiment, confirmation of a sustained decoupling remains limited. ZRC jumped 33.89%, significantly outperforming Bitcoin's 0.8% decline, though the catalyst remains unclear. The move occurred amid normal volume, suggesting liquidity constraints may have exaggerated the price surge. Caution is advised as sustainability hinges on consistent buying interest. To recap, Bitcoin sits at $85,470 after yesterday's move. Always do your own research and trade at your own risk. 3 scenarios for tomorrow. Break above 87,179, momentum accelerates, alts get green light. Hold the 85,470 level, sideways grind continues, patience required. Drop below 83.60, defensive mode, reduce exposure. Atom and ADA will likely lead any directional move. See you tomorrow with the next market breakdown. Subscribe to stay ahead. Remember, this is market commentary only, not financial advice.